going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I ran into something with one of the people in the community, and I asked their permission if I could talk about it and use them as the example. I'm not going to share who it is. It's really not important. We've all run into this. So I want to talk to you guys about selling on eBay. I'm going to show you guys how to set up. Let's see if I have something I can set up for auction. I don't auction a ton of cards because in general the cards are going to end up going for less than you want in auctions, but I will auction one card off just to see. Now, if you've got something hot, I've had this conversation with people as well. If you have something that's just come out, dude, auction is the best. If there's no comps out there, auction it off. There are going to be people looking for the card that haven't found it yet, especially, again, if it just came out. One of the guys in our community hit the select newest rookie card, right? So in 2023, they released those 2024 select rookie cards, and you have to mail in for them. And they're pretty cool. He hit one of those for JJ McCarthy, and I said, you should auction that for sure. Started at $1. It did very, very well for him. But again, brand new product, just came out, a lot of eyeballs. But we're talking about stuff with low eyeballs. So this is what a lot of us see. Man, I sold the card for $650, so shouldn't I be getting $650? Well, we all know there's eBay fees, right? No problem. So $402 for shipping, cool. They paid shipping, so I didn't have to come out of pocket for shipping. Now, again, one thing I would say is set your shipping at a flat $5. I'm hoping to have this person come over and work with me. They live in Mississippi here. So we can get them set up on flat shipping, because this should be flat $5 shipping. Because that way, if it comes in at $402, you got 98 cents to pay for the shipping materials. We all have to purchase shipping materials to ship the card. I would try to have as little of that come out of your end as possible. That's why I do the flat $5 ship. Sales tax. So sales tax gets added on, so it gives you this big bloated number, but you can see sales tax is immediately removed. They just do this for tabulation purposes. So transaction fee, $92.79. So let's do the math on that. Let's see, $92.79 divided by $649.95. Okay, so it's 14.2%. Not a big deal, right? 14% is kind of what you expect. The shipping label comes out. Perfect. You knew that was going to come out. That was a part of this number right here, the 402. But this is where he got hit, and this is what can be frustrating, right? He got hit with an ad fee. And he goes, Josh, I thought you said to put the ads on. I said, absolutely. I said, put the ads on. I said, but this ad right here, if this is 14%, you gave them 13%. I'm ballparking. I could be wrong. This could be 14% because it's so close. It's within like 60 cents, right? 70 cents, somewhere in there. No, $1.40. Sorry, I'm doing the math backwards. So the big thing is do not do 13%. So let me show you one of mine just so you guys can kind of see it. This one's an easy one, so the math is super easy. $100, $5 shipping, $8 sales tax, $14.32 transaction fee. That's fine. I paid 14.3% off of the 100. After shipping and everything, I see $86.64. Again, 402 here, but I make up 98 cents here. Is it a big deal? No. Is it helpful? Abso-freaking-lutely, right? It's very helpful to make up a couple cents because I pay about 68 cents per to ship these. That's with the shipping label, the container that I use to ship single graded cards. So it's about 68 cents. So I technically make a profit of like 30 cents, but arguably that's my gas to get it down there. You know, it's inconsequential. I don't think anybody cares. So moving on, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys how to set one of these up what I would argue is the right way. Is there a right way? No. I mean, as long as you're getting your cards sold and you're getting more out of them than you are in them, you're doing fine. But here's a way to set them up that you're going to get that promotion. Let's see, PSA 10, and it's number 5. So this is the Shedeur Sanders. This is his very first card ever. Well, from a legitimate big-time source. It's his first card ever. Not worth a lot. I think I basically got these cards for free. I have enough tops points, or had enough tops points at the time. So you can see on auction it's selling for around 20 bucks, right? Not a big deal. You might be able to get 30 bucks out of it, but they're not selling for a bunch. I was optimistic he was going to have a crazy good game this year, or crazy good season this year. So first things first, this is a slab card. It's a PSA 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to psacard.com. And I'm just showing you guys this because I think it's awesome. And what I'm going to do is punch in the number 875-95746. Click verify. And it's going to pull up the card. And look at this, perfect scans of the card. I don't need to take pictures. I don't need to mess around with any of that. So this is how I get the cards up. I've shown you guys some other ways to do it, but this is the easy one. So you're going to go in here. You're going to click, boop, drag, click enter, bang. Both of them are up. If you want to be finicky, you know, you can move that one like that. Is it important? No. I think it looks a little better on the smartphone when somebody sees it, right? So here we go, and we got Colorado. Okay. Here I'm going to click select all because all of this is true. You can just double check it. If there's anything that's not, you can remove it, but I believe it's all true. So we're scrolling down. I don't worry about a ton of this stuff. I mean, you could name the card, you know, Shedeur Sanders. You can do all that stuff. I worry about the things that people search and what they trigger. And the most important search is what ends up in here. And so a lot of times what I will do is I'll grab this right here and I'll click Control X and remove it. And then I'll move Shedeur Sanders up to the front, because if they are looking for Sanders cards, they're going to see that. Then they're going to see the rest of it. PSA 10 is buried, but kind of easy to tell in the photo, so I don't worry too much. So as we're scrolling down, condition, professionally graded, grader. They did move PSA to the top, which is nice. It used to be alphabetical, which is insane because, you know, 80% of cards are PSA, so you might as well have PSA at the top. Auction 5-day. I'm going to set it up on a 7-day, and I'm going to set it up for Saturday. I'm going to do this ahead of time. So I'll show you guys just a couple fun things with that. So for me, I have eBay payments set up, easy peasy. I'm not going to allow any sort of offers. And then I have break ship. Break ship is a flat $5 shipping. So for me, I have those already set up. So all I have to do is click them. If I ever need to change that, I will. Let's see here. Description, pricing, info. Okay. So promote your listing right here. Can drive it to get in front of more people. I'll show you how that works when we get to it. Let's see. We want to schedule this. And I'm going to pull up real quick when Sanders plays next. So let's see. The 26th is today. Today is Thursday. Because I like to time these things up when it happens like right after their game. Hopefully he has a big game, right? That's the goal. Let's see. I'm just pulling up ESPN, pulling up college football on my phone real quick. And we're looking at the following week. It's going to be tough to find Colorado. Yeah, they're not even going to show Colorado, so go back. Let's see, search Colorado, Buffaloes, NCAA football, sweet. And they play the 28th. Otherwise, they play the 12th. So we're going to set this up for the 12th, which means we'll set it up on October the 5th, because apparently they have a bye week. So we'll go forward to October the 5th, and they play at 2:30 p.m. my time, so I'll set this up for like 6 p.m. to end. This will allow it to be on during the game, right? So we're scrolling down to the end, and we're going to click list it. Okay, for some reason, it did not give us. That is so bizarre. Let me jump into here. I was going to show you how to set it to 3% so that you can get some extra eyeballs on it, but not pay all the extra money. So these are going to show up under your listings under scheduled. So if you ever schedule something out, that's where you're going to find it. Let's see here. Okay, I think it's not going to let me schedule that one out. So let's just do another one where we start it immediately. So I'm going to set that card aside. I put that in my auction pile. And the reason I put it in my auction pile is because I'm going to make sure that I know where that card is when it's time to ship it out, if that makes sense. So keep it simple. So we'll do another one. This one I'm going to set on a 3-day auction and just run it through. Oops, wrong card. That is not the right card. 576106. 61. Perfect. That would have been funny. Put up the wrong card. Sell that and then ship them this card right here. If you notice, I'm doing the image on the right side first, and it's just the way my computer saves them so that it'll put it in right. So what we're going to do, let's see, sell similar. You can actually click on one that you've just recently done and click sell similar. It's kind of nice. Pulls it up really quick. The downside is it does pull in the photos you've already used, but it doesn't take but a second. Bang, bang. Again, I'm not going to switch that. It's not super important for me. And then on this one, I'm just going to put QB just to differentiate it from the other one. When you go to ship, you're going to pay attention to the PSA number. So we're going to do a 3-day auction, have it end this weekend. Again, this won't sell for a lot. I don't mind. It is what it is. Turn this off. We're going to see if, yeah, for some reason it's saying it won't let me promote this. I wonder why. So we're going to list it and see what happens. Because usually it gives you a promotion button. Yeah, see, this is the frustrating thing for me is I feel like it's a little bit of a game, the way that they have you promote things. Well, anyway, I was going to show you guys how to fix the promotional stuff. The main thing is you want to make sure you keep it down near 3%. So it says, if it says, do you want to promote something? Just make sure you say yes if you choose to, right? But make sure it's 3%. So what I'm going to do, let me go to an active one. Probably should have tested this before I got on here, but it is what it is. Here's a card I wish I didn't have. The Mac Jones Light Blue Prism. Tough card to get your hands on. Sells well until Mac Jones isn't a starter. So, again, promoting your listings. I think all of mine is on budget already is the issue. So we'll go to my advertising dashboard and mess with it there. Let's see here. See if I can find my campaign here. So it's this one right here. And you can see 400% more impressions. But this is the big one. This is my big campaign. 3 million views, which is down 2%, which is kind of nuts because my sales have been going so well. But what we'll do is click on this one here. And just so you can see it, I'm paying 3%. So ad range is 3%. So I'm just paying 3% on every card to get people to see them more often. And you can see here my sales are up. I think this is over the 30-day time frame. My clicks are up. So that's the number of people actually clicking on mine. Quantity sold is up 88%. I have paid a decent chunk of ad fees. But that's $60 against $2,000 because I'm only paying 3%. Again, you can see the ad rates here are 3%. So paying the 3% I think is valuable. I think paying more than that, you get to where, you know, you're probably losing. Anyway, appreciate you guys checking it out. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to try to do more content like this. I'm hoping to talk the individual into coming this way so I can jump on their account and just show them how to set it up on their account. Because the issue on my account, a lot of this stuff I have automated. In fact, every card that goes in gets grabbed by this campaign that's been active since May of this year. So I set my stuff up to be automated. You can see a new one got set up here. I'm not sure. It's just for one listing, which is weird. But yeah, I set these campaigns up like almost right away. So that way they capture my cards and automatically just give me the 3%. So I just put the card up. Yeah, so this is some random card that must have slipped through and I must have put in there. And you can see it's got the 3%. So, and it's suggesting, see, this is how they get you. They suggest 12%. Well, of course they'd like 12% of my money. Then they could have 26% of my sale. I don't want to do that. But you can see the click-through rate is very low. So nobody's really interested in this card. They're just seeing it on their feed if they put in anything around, you know, USA Baseball Stars, anything like that. So Anyway, appreciate you guys. Let me know if you guys have questions, because if I'm able to make the video where I jump on his account and show him what to do, I would love to know what you guys would like to see. Again, my account is pretty tuned up. I think it'll be far more interesting seeing me make the changes to somebody's account that's maybe a little bit more like yours. You know, it's just a raw account that you sell some cards on. Maybe not even a business account, because some of these features that I have are probably wrapped into the business account. So appreciate you guys very much. I'll look forward to hearing back from you. We'll talk soon. I'm out.